Is it a date or just a hangout? What's happening here? Stay tuned. Well, hello and welcome. My name is Arica Angelo, and I've been a dating and relationship expert for 13 years now, serving men, helping you guys become the kind of man that you can't resist while not losing yourself or her in the process. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm grateful to have you here. If you've been a subscriber for a while, thank you so much to all of my subscribers. I'm super, super grateful for you guys. And if you are new, make sure that you subscribe and turn on the bell, because YouTube will let you know that I've released another video that could really change your life. So someone recently commented, I think it was either a comment or it was on my YouTube live, my live Q&A, my lingerie. And he said, Arica, how do you know when it's either a date or you're just hanging out with a girl? I know this can be really confusing. I've had it happen to me when many moons ago, where a gentleman asked me out to hang out, and I just thought we were hanging out as friends. And when he showed up at my doorstep with flowers, I was like, oh, I thought we were just friends. Okay, so how do you avoid for this to happen to you? How do you stay away from this kind of scenario? You set the tone from the beginning. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm sharing that story, it comes to my attention that there's more to this story. Then I went out with another guy, and this was for lunch. And I just thought, once again, just as friends. And then he said to the other guy, I found out that they were talking, and they said, yeah, I went out with her. And the guy goes, I went out with her. And I'm going, I didn't go out with either one of you. We went out as friends for food. It wasn't a date. So how do you avoid this? What's missing in this conversation here? What's missing is the direct intention and communication. So neither one of these guys were direct. They didn't say, hey, I want to take you out because I'm interested in you. What they did was they came under the context as friends because they lacked the courage to directly ask me out. And that's what a lot of guys do when they have this dilemma, is you're not directly asking her out for a date. What you're doing is you're setting up a comfort zone for yourself to be her friend, and then asking her out to do things as friends. But when it's an actual date is when you make that intention known. You make it very clear to her, it's a date. Hey, I would really like to take you out on a date. I'd love to take you to dinner. You see what I'm doing right there? Instead of just saying, I'd like to take you out to dinner, it's, I'd like to take you out on a date. I'd like to take you to dinner. It's getting very clear with the intentions. The reason why guys don't do this is because they're not really sure how she feels about them. And instead of getting that rude awakening, if she doesn't like you, you just keep floating on as her friend. But what you're doing is you're sending mixed messages and signals. You're not being very clear with your intentions, your desires, and your hopes for an outcome that would be a more romantic setting for the two of you, as opposed to just a friend. So what sets the tone is you. You set the tone by clearly communicating to her that you want to take her out on a date. If you do not communicate that to her, then my dear, you guys are just hanging out. You're just being friends. And the only person who's keeping you in that friend zone is you, my dear. You, and not using this right here, your mouth. Use that mouth and communicate where you want to take things with this girl. And if you're afraid of getting rejected, that's natural. No one signs up and goes, I can't wait to get rejected. It's going to feel so good. No, you're not alone in that. None of us want to feel that. But also, what you don't want to experience is you don't want to feel the discomfort of not knowing what's going on and keeping yourself in that place of, are we friends? Are we more than friends? What's going on here? You keep yourself in limbo, which then keeps you in a state of chaos and takes away your peace. You don't want to lose your peace. So have a clear conversation with her. Let her know that you're interested, and let her know that you will be taking her out on a date. Listen, guys, if you've never worked with me, make sure that you sign up for my coaching. You can click the link in my comments or in the description, and it says work with me. I would love to be able to support you and get you on the other side so that you have a loving, fulfilled, exciting sexual relationship with your woman. So know this, my gentlemen, you have what it takes. It's going to take you tapping into some of that courage on the inside, but you got it. And know this, my darling, that in this very moment that you, my dear, that you are most loved. I will see you in my next video or in one of my live Q&As in my lingerie. Take care.